Hello and welcome to Hannibal Leo Media. My name is Leo. I analyse all sorts of media. If you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. If you dislike that video, that's fine, you dislike it. That's interaction, it helps me grow my channel. Leave a comment, whatever, just say hi. I like saying hi to people in the comments back. Yeah, so we're doing the body count, which is like the kill count, but I cover things James A. Janice won't touch. And we're covering Helluva Season 1. We are on Episode 5, the Harvest Moon Festival. Let's get right into what we're here for, which is...
Cartoon violence! Cartoon violence!
Episode 5 starts with Blitz and Stolas in bed. They had their little agreement sex early because Stolas has a commitment on the full moon. But Blitz isn't fussed about it. He just wishes Stolas didn't need the book for his farm thing because... he has 15 clients waiting on assassinations. So Stolas explains that the grimoire is very important. And it isn't for imps. It's for Stolas' duty to make sure the Harvest Moon Festival goes ahead and all his other duties, but he's still letting Blitz have it. It's also very important to the Wrathring, and it's celebrated by the locals with a nice festival, and it just so happens that Blitz's employees are also from the Wrathring. So Stolas invites them to the festival. And he doesn't need IMP tagged as bodyguards this time because Stolas feels safe at the festival because it's the same thing every year. So Blitz agrees. As long as he doesn't have to do security duty again like Lilyland. Blitz calls Moxie, who's trying to ignore his phone. But Blitz calls again. So Moxie picks up because he knows Blitz is just going to keep calling and calling and calling. Blitz then invites Moxie and Millie to the Harvest Moon Festival, and Millie is so up for it. Moxie has concerns about where Blitz is calling from, and then Blitz lands in bed with Moxie and Millie, just as Moxie suspected.
Of course.
We now meet Millie's parents, Joe and Sue, who don't seem to think Millie is making any money with freelance because they see it as free work. They also don't seem to like Moxie much, but Millie moves on from that, introduces her parents to Blitz and Luna. Blitz is Blitz. But Millie's dad seems to like Blitz despite the fact that Blitz just called his daughter a bitch. So it's not all bad, I suppose. Moxie gives facts on weapons and guns, especially using angelic technology, but Millie's dad doesn't agree much. Guns might get the job done, but he thinks wielding a knife or using bare hands is better. And more proof of power, because that's what Rathians are all about, fighting and power. Millie's dad then introduces the new farmhand, who is called Striker, who is also voiced by none other than Norman Reedus, who many people will know as Daryl Dixon in The Walking Dead, or from his role as the protagonist in Death Stranding. Sorry, I don't know the protagonist's name, because I have never played that game. I got it free with my PlayStation 4, never touched it. Because I saw reviews and everyone's like, it's a fucking walking simulator. Nah, the only walking simulator I do is when I'm hunting in Red Dead. Striker looks like a snake, more so than the other imps we've seen, who resemble lizard-like kind of creatures or frogs. As we'll see later on. And the way Blitz is, I think he's based on like a lizard and a frog as well. I like Striker's unique look. I like Striker in general. He is one of my favourite characters. I know, I like all the worst characters, guys. Striker, again, sees freelance as free working, but Millie just moves on from it. She's not here for that. Millie's dad suggests that Blitz and Striker enter the Pain Games. It's a competition to find the roughest, toughest imp in Wrath. And Millie wishes she could be part of the games, but Sue points out that Millie gets carried away. But Millie doesn't think that's very fair considering her sister Sally Mae gets to compete. But Sue argues that Sally doesn't have a head count, or neighbourhood head count to be more specific. And we meet Sally Mae, voiced by Morgana Ignis, and I'm sorry if I've said that wrong, who's acted in lots of Brendan Rodgers projects. I love Morgana, and I love Sally Mae for the trans rep. Plus, Sally's intro to the audience is amazing.
It doesn't count if they don't find the body.
Which also gives us one dead imp, so thank you Sally Mae for that. Moxie decides he's going to compete in the Pain Games, so Striker asks Moxie to help catch a Hellhog. Not with a gun though, because the bullets won't pierce armour on Hellhog. A rope and a knife is the trick, because you got to get under that armour plate. And Moxie looks like he might succeed, and then he doesn't. So while Luna is filming and Blitz tries to tell encouraging words, and then Striker just kills the Hellhog so easily. There's also another great joke here.
That's what she said.
What who said? Wait, what bitch is talking shit about me?
Wally introduces the festival and Prince Stolas to usher in the Pain Games. Stolas gives his speech, and the Imps of Wrath don't actually look very impressed. Like, I don't think, like, no, like, the Imps of Wrath don't like Solus. They don't like royalty. And I can't blame them. They're all, you know, when you're lower class, eat the rich becomes very appealing. Put it that way. Trust me, I know. The games begin and Moxie is struggling hard. He is getting picked on by the same shark as well. And I'm like, why is this shark coming at Moxie? Poor guy. Blitz and Striker have no problems though. They are loving it. Blitz especially is loving wrestling with Striker. Like, come on, Blitz. This is watching. Put it away. So Moxie tries to say he's got other qualities that are enjoyable, like singing. And then Striker decides he's going to sing a song to the audience, and, you know, everyone loves him. Blitz really likes Striker. He even invited Striker to join IMP, which upsets Moxie even more. So Millie offers to take him back to the farm and clean him up after all the pain game stuff.
Are there any mannerisms in Blitz that you brought out for Brandon?
You know what's funny? There was a big one. We did this live stream, and he went to the fridge and pulled out cheese and put sriracha on it, like hot sauce on it, and just ate it straight up. And it was never comment, but all the comments and like everyone was like, did he just eat cheese with like hot sauce on it? And so in like season 1, there's an episode where Blitz just does, like, he just eats cheese with hot sauce.
It's gonna be nice working with him.
Working? What?
Yeah, I asked him if he wants to join IMP.
Did he ever notice it?
Oh yeah, no, he knows all about it now.
Back at the farm, we get a dead animal, which is being eaten by a horse. And of course, Blitz, who is like the horse girl, and admiring said horse.
Genuine Carmine crafted blessing tipped rifle.
One of those. And hey, it's a mention of the Carmine Industries, run by Carmilla Carmine. So Carmilla deals to hellborns as well as sinners, it seems. Interesting. So did Striker go to the Pride Ring for Carmine Industries, or does he maybe have connections? I don't know. Wonder if more will be revealed soon. Striker catches Moxie looking and explains the point of the gun is to kill demon royalty. Striker strangles Moxie, but Moxie smashes a vase over Striker's head, and I love the animation here. It's so smooth, especially the way Striker moves. It is like, they have definitely studied snakes and lizards and their movements, because Striker moves exactly the way I would expect a snake imp to move. Millie comes to the rescue, but Striker doesn't discriminate on who he hits, so Striker chucks Millie and Moxie into a cellar. Or basement, but I think it's a cellar. Millie encourages Moxie to get them out with what he's good at, although Moxie worries he isn't good with his hands, but that's not what Millie meant. Millie meant Moxie's aim and his gun skills. Moxie manages to break out of the cellar by shooting it, which leaves Millie injured with a bear trap stuck to her leg, but at least she can get out. Stolas is given his big speech for the festival to bring in the harvest by bringing in the harvest moon with his Goetian powers. Meanwhile, Striker is aiming that beautiful Carmine crafted rifle at Stolas. So Blitz breaks in, and the only reason he says he's doing this is because he takes offence to Striker trying to take away the easiest ticket to Earth and his meal ticket that his business needs to work behind Blitz's back. Not because he has feelings for Stolas. Not yet, anyway. Or at least maybe he's in denial that he has feelings for Stolas at this point. I don't know. Either way, he's saying for right now, that's my meal ticket. Fuck you for going behind my back and trying to kill it. Striker tries to smooth talk Blitz, tries to appeal to Blitz's ego. Maybe Blitz could kill overlords. Maybe even royalty. The unkillable, like Stolas. And Blitz lies about enjoying that whole speech. Thankfully, Moxie has finally come to the rescue, and a fight breaks out. Striker gets the upper hand. He's actually really good at combat. So Blitz whistles on Luna, who just groans and stays where she is for now. Blitz and Striker get back to fighting again. Moxie fires a shot at Striker. Then Luna finally kicks the door, but Striker finally gets away. We end the episode with Millie's mum giving Millie a little lecture on getting caught by Striker, but Moxie stands up for his wife, and that actually gains some respect from Millie's dad, who just gives him a nod, which is enough. That's further than he's ever got. We then cut to a motel where Striker is explaining he failed to kill his target, and who hires Striker? Stella, of course, who's yelling about killing Stolas at the dinner table in front of Stolas and Octavia, although Octavia is too busy listening to her music. Striker turns off the lamp next to him, and his eyes glow in the dark and then fade into nothing. Ooh. So that was episode 5, the Harvest Moon Festival. The next episode is called Truth Seekers, and it is a fucking doozy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I always forget what I was supposed to say. But yeah, If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down, whatever. Like I said, it's interaction that helps me grow my channel. Help me get to 100 subscribers or 150. Yeah, let me know what your favourite Helluva boss episode is. Or who your favourite character is. Do you also like Striker? Do you like all the bad guys that people online seem to hate or argue about most? Yeah. Have a good weekend. Have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good month. Have a good year. Take care of yourself. Don't forget you are also important. And some self-care might be. And I'll see you guys next video.